Hi, how are you today? Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Katrina and this is Create Something Pretty. I'm going to be talking today about what I have just finished and I'm wearing it. I'm also going to be talking about what I'm hoping to make next. So if you want to hear my plans for the next coming weeks leading up to Christmas, please keep watching. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that you're spending your time with me today. I have just finished a top that I'm now wearing and I'm going to tell you all about it, and then after that I'll tell you about what I'm planning on making. So this is the All About Town popover shirt from Pattern Emporium. You can make a top or a dress version, and with Pattern Emporium patterns there's always loads and loads of options and really good instructions. So this is my first ever top of the All About Town top that I have made, and I am really impressed, I have to say. I really like it. I chose to do a very plain, simple version. I have got sleeves with a little cuff at the end. I have used the cut on the fold front with the facing, so it was really simple to put in. It has the collar. There is an option of having pockets. I didn't put any of that on, and little epaulets, which are little bits of strapping with a button that go on the shoulder just to add a bit of detail. I chose to leave them off and make it absolutely plain. This was my trial version, so I just made it simple just in case it didn't work out. I normally do quite a few adjustments on my tops, and this one I just wanted to try something a little bit different to just to find out if maybe I can find a better way to fit my shirt. So yeah, I'm going to tell you all about that. So I also made I cut it out at the tall length, thinking that I may need to shorten it because it's easier to take away than it is to add on length. So that is what I did. So the sleeves are also cut out at, I think they're cut at the biggest size. I think I printed out to a 24. Possibly, I can't remember, might have been a 22. So the top is in a size 20 and I graded it out at the hips, and then the sleeves I think I did to a 22 or whatever I allowed on my pattern. I printed out just some of the sizes. I print all my PDFs at home, so yeah, this is really easy to use PDF. I find PDFs the most convenient because I can print out what I need when I need them. so this top, now what I did, I decided that I was going to print out the biggest size because I normally get pulling across my back, and in previous garments I've done a high round back adjustment, broad back adjustment, made the sleeves bigger, and the shirts still don't fit me well. I'm not getting a nice, I get rid of the pulling, but then the shirts look sloppy on me. So I've been sort of playing with that a bit lately, and what I decided I wanted to do was to make the sleeve, maybe it's just my arm that's actually bigger. So that's what I did this time, and I found that actually worked. So I did cut it to the 20, I think it's a 24, I don't know the exact size, but it was bigger. And I took it in at the underarm back down to, say my shirt is a 20, so I brought it back down to a 20, and then I had to ease the sleeve in. It's not a perfect fit, I've got to admit it's not perfect, but it has allowed more space in the top of my sleeve. Now this is just me mucking around. This is not I've never seen this explained anywhere else, but I just wanted to give it a go and see if it would help solve some of my problems, my fitting problems, and make my life a little bit easier. So that's what I've had. I just wanted to try it and see if it would work, and I feel like it has. My fabric is a lightweight cotton lawn, and I do wonder if my fabric being so light has also meant that I'm not getting the pulling. So I'm not sure if it's actually the fit of the sleeve or if it's the fabric that is allowing it to fit so nicely, but I'm really happy with it, and I'm going to say I was really impressed with this pattern. I don't remember ever making a collar that doesn't have a collar stand. I may have done it once, but I really can't remember that well. So I think I may have done it once because I had this idea that getting the collar and the neck lined up was quite difficult, But on this one, I had no problems at all. I found the collar was really easy to put in. So I was really impressed with that, and I really like how it looks. Mine is a cut on the fold version with the facing. I may have already just said that. The cuff as well, I really like how that is put on. I think there was one of those instructions that I had trouble comprehending what they meant, but I just trusted the process, and it just turned out really well. So I'm really, really impressed with it. There is a piece of facing in here, and I couldn't find a pattern piece to go with that. I don't know if there's supposed to be one, but I couldn't find a pattern piece for that interfacing. So I had to just draft one myself. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, or if that's just something the pattern wasn't intending that you need to cut that yourself. So yeah, that's the only thing I wasn't sure of with this shirt, but I'm so happy with it. I end up taking out I graded out at my hips, so I end up taking that out so that my actual bust size meant that was right for all the way down. There's enough ease in the shirt for me to not need to do that. And I did originally cut it to the tall length, and I end up taking it up. The tall was too long on me. My body, I'm short, but my body is pretty much the same size as an average sort of person. I did leave mine though about 1 inch to half an inch longer than the actual regular length. So, and I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to put some photos in of me wearing it. I was a little unsure of this fabric, I've got to say. It has this sort of splodging all across it, which is part of the actual fabric detail, but it does look a bit like the dye has run when I've washed it, but it's all over. It's quite intentional, so it's sort of everywhere. And yeah, I really like it. I really like a collar on me. So yeah, this is a pattern I would definitely make again. I think it is really nice. It's an enjoyable sew. I would like to make it again. I was actually hoping to make it in a neutral color, but I couldn't find any fabric that was suitable that I was willing to sacrifice. There's a very good chance of me making this that it wouldn't have fit. So I didn't want to go ahead and cut into some nice fabric when I wasn't sure that it was going to fit me that well. So I'm actually really liking the leopard print, or I think it's leopard print. It looks like, I think it's leopard print. But yeah, I really like it, and I haven't got many things in this sort of a print. So hopefully this is something I will get used to wearing. So yes, I really recommend it. If you wanted to use different sleeves on this, I'm pretty sure in the actual instructions at the end there is hints in the instructions of patterns you can match it with. So yeah, I really like it. I would make it again. I would like to try making the dress version and maybe trying some different sleeves on it as well. So yeah, I really recommend it. Now, I am an affiliate for Pattern Emporium Patterns, and if you would like to go and use my affiliate link, which will be in the description box down below, I will put a link in there, and that will just give me a commission if you do go purchase through my link. It doesn't cost you any extra, but if you do use it, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You don't have to use it, but I would really appreciate it if you did. So this is the Pattern Emporium About Town shirt by Pattern Emporium, my very first one. I'm pretty sure it won't be my last. So that's the first item. So let's talk about what I'm hoping to make next. I am doing a collaboration with Catherine from So Much Sewing in New Zealand. We have just decided together to put together a little hashtag for ourselves, and if you would like to use the hashtag as well, we'd really appreciate it. You don't have to though. We are making mini capsule wardrobes. So I've made this shirt, so that now that means I need to make something to go with this shirt, because we've both had problems with having lots of gaps in our wardrobes. So I'm always lacking jackets, and I don't ever make pants, and that is something I really need to move on and get some experience in doing. So I'm hoping to make something next that will go with this shirt. So coming into summer, I need pants, I need skirts. There are so many things that I need. And there's also a couple of things that I just want to make. I keep seeing them everywhere and I just want to make. So I'll tell you about what I'm wanting to make next. One item that I have had in my mind for a little while to make now is a skirt, a denim style skirt, because I need to redo my whole wardrobe at the moment. I have nothing. I have pretty much everything I had last year. I just haven't had the sewing time that I normally get. So I have a couple of skirt patterns that I'm thinking about making. And the first one I have is a Xanthi skirt by Sew Over It. And this is pretty much your standard sort of denim style skirt. So this one has patch pockets. It has the fly front and a waistband. It comes in the 2 lengths as well. And I'm looking at doing the longer length. I think the longer length. I may shorten it though because I am a bit shorter in the legs. So this is an intermediate make and it's a bit more work. It has all the belt loops as well. I've been looking at it for weeks. I just really want to make it. So I do have this skirt. I also have the, what's it called? I keep going to call it the wrong thing. The skirt from Itch to Stitch, and it has an elasticated back. So I'm debating whether to use that one or this one. I cannot think of the name of that. I'll put a picture of it in. I was just looking at it yesterday. I can't think of the name of it. So that one is a little bit more fitted, and I don't know. I'm really debating which one I want to make. So I would really like to make a skirt. I do love the idea that the Itch to Stitch one is pull on. So that would be really easy and convenient to put on when I've got my kids around and yes, to get dressed in a hurry, which is a common thing in my house. So they're the 2 skirt patterns I'm thinking of making. I also have some pants I really want to make. I don't have anything really suitable for summer at the moment, and I'm more of a pants person than I am a skirt person. So I have pulled out this pattern just recently, and this is the Vera pants and shorts by Chalk and Notch. I've had this in my stash for ages, my pattern stash. Now these have a really nice detail on the front with a line that runs down the front. And they're very straight with pockets, patch pockets on the back, elasticated waist. They look very simple, and I thought this would be a really nice way to ease into making pants. They look very simple. I'll put some pictures up so that you can see what they look like and show a little bit more detail. They just look like a really, I don't know, I just like the shape of them. I'm just hoping that that will translate on my figure. I do find sometimes when I make wide leg pants, they tend to look too big on me. They don't hug my curves where I need them to hug my curves, and they just look oversized, and they don't do me a lot of justice, I've got to say. So I want to make some so that I can tailor them more to my shape. So I would really like to make something like this, and I'll just show you the fabric that I'm thinking I may use. I'm not sure if I need something heavier though. I'll just grab the fabric. So I have this denim looking slub fabric that I purchased a little while ago. This has been in my stash for some time now. It's a little bit wrinkled, I've got to say. It has a lot of drape and it's fairly lightweight, and I think it would be a really good drape on my figure. I just like that it looks really casual, and I think it may be suitable for those pants. I'm not sure if I need something just a little bit thicker, but I really would like to get this made up into something this year. I do also have a different pattern. I was thinking about making the Helen's Closet June pants as well, which is a similar style. I think they're a little higher up, a little bit more casual looking. I think either of those patterns would be nice in this fabric. So that is very high on my radar, something I want to make very soon and get them made before the weather really hits, and then the idea of pants just goes out the window. So that is the next thing. The next thing that I'm thinking of making is a shirt dress. I have had this in my mind for a couple of years now. I just haven't gotten to it. And this one is on my Make 9, and this is a Palmer woven dress by Style Arc. I really like the look of it. I really do. I would love to make this in something really nice and drapey. I love the sleeves. I just love how they look, that oversized, sort of casual, relaxed sort of look. It has a curved hem at the front, and it has a small square hem at the back, and it has the option of having a waist tie as well, which is something I think I need to have. I haven't had a lot of success, I gotta say, with Style Arc patterns. I know a lot of people love them, but I just have not. I thought it would be a lot better with them than what I am, and I just, yeah, I don't seem to follow them as well as other people, but I think this one is worth giving a try. I also have in mind another pattern. I've got my eye on the, I think it's called the Ava by Atelier. I have been looking at that for a little while now. It has like a front yoke, I think you call it. It sort of has a join at the front with little bits. I think it's got gathering on it. I don't have the pattern currently. It's something I will have to purchase. I just love the shape of it. It has little short sleeves with a cuff, and I just love that. I just keep looking at it and debating, do I want to get it? I'll show you something that I've got. I know there's a couple of other patterns that are quite similar to it. I also have the, I always say the name of this pattern wrong, the Closet Core. It's not the Kelly, it's something else. I keep, nope, I don't know the name. I'll put a picture of that on the screen as well. That is similar, though it has a yoke at the back and it doesn't have that front part that the Ava has. That's another one I'm thinking about making, but there's so many shirt dresses out there at the moment that I'd like to make. Yeah, I'd really like to make them. I'll show you the fabric that I'm thinking of using for that. This is the fabric that I'm planning on using, and this is a very drapey fabric. I can't really remember where I got it from. I think I bought it possibly earlier this year. I really like the color. I feel like it's the fact that it's slightly lighter green going into summer is not, yeah, it's a better choice. So I do like it, and I love the drape that it has in it. I'll see if I can find the drape on a single layer. So it's got quite a bit of drape in it. It's quite heavy. So yeah, I think that would make a really good shirt dress. I've been wanting to do this for so long now. I really want to try and make it happen. Hopefully this year, but yeah, there's not that much of this year left. So that is another thing that I really want to make, is a shirt dress. So I've got the skirt, I've got the pants, and I've got a shirt dress so far, and I have a couple of other things that I don't think I'll get a chance to make, but I would like to try and fit them in somewhere. So I'll show you that next. Pattern that I would like to try and find time to make before this year ends is, I think it's called the Breeze. I have it printed up. There's no picture. So the Breeze knit dress, there's the name there. I'll put a picture up as well. It is a knit dress, which is a free pattern on the Closet Core fabric. I think it's Core Fabric's website. I think you have to join up to become a newsletter subscriber. I had it just sent out to me, though I have purchased before from Core Fabrics. I purchased the pattern from there, so I just got it sent out to me in a newsletter. So you may need to look into that one if you're interested in getting that one. I've been seeing it come up on Instagram quite a bit. I saw a lot of people making it, and I thought I really want to give it a go. I really liked how it looked, and I don't really have anything like that in my wardrobe. I think it would be really comfortable to wear. And I bought this fabric a little while ago with intentions of giving it a go. This was it was inexpensive. It was on its way out. Clearance fabrics, last season's sort of fabric. Though I love the reds. I think I have so many red things at the moment. This is a really slinky sort of knit. I'm actually a little bit worried about it being so slinky that it might actually cling to all the wrong places. But yeah, I think it would be nice. If it does work in this fabric, it would be really nice. So I have a lot of knits that I need to work through. A lot of very good quality knits as well. So if I can trial a few more things in knits so I can use up some of my good fabrics, that would probably be a good idea. So that's the next one that I'd like to make. I also have a pattern by Itch to Stitch that I purchased really recently. Everything is trying to go flying. I have this one as well. So this is the Itch to Stitch Clement top, and I purchased this one not that long ago, maybe a month or so ago, and I just think this is a really nice pattern to have as a summer top. I love the sleeve, how it's very subtle, and I love the fit. It's not overly baggy or flowy at all, which is, I think that's a better look on my shape. This also has the option for different sleeve lengths, and it has a really simple key closure at the back, so it's not a difficult, no buttons or zips or anything like that. So yeah, I really like to give that a go, and I'm hoping if that works out, maybe I can use some good fabric on this one, because it might be one that I'll wear a lot. So they're all the things that I'm hoping to make. I do have one other thing that I'm thinking about making, and it is a knitted item, because I have this yarn. Actually, I have this yarn, I have another lot of yarn which is in the back of my cupboard, so it's actually really hard to get out. I'll just show you the yarn that I have. I have this bamboo cotton that I purchased a long time ago from Spotlight, and I'm trying to work my way through my my yarn stash to make way for a bit more better quality yarns. I believe I might have got this on one of those. They sometimes have a clearance of yarn, and they have like a, I'm not sure what they call it, it's been a while since I've used it. They have a big clearance of all these different yarns all together, and you can buy big bundles of it really, really inexpensively. And I'm pretty sure that's how I came across this. So this is Moda Vera bamboo cotton. It's 70% viscose from bamboo and 30% cotton. So it's there's a, I don't know, hopefully that comes clear. Hope you can read that. Now this is to be knit on 4.5mm needles, and there's 70 meters on each little bundle here, and I have 10 of them, so I have this bundle pack. I'm actually not sure if that's enough, but I would like to make just a t-shirt, so maybe because it is less and it is, I'm not sure if that's fine. I'm not sure what ply that is. I worked in ply growing up, so once I can work that out, I'm fine. I can work out what I need to do, but I haven't gone to that effort just yet. So yeah, I'd like to make a t-shirt, some sort of really simple plain t-shirt. I don't have a particular pattern in mind, but I am on the lookout for something, because I'm in between knitting projects at the moment, and I really feel like I need to be knitting. I find knitting really grounding, really relaxing. I do like to be doing it whenever I can, because it just keeps me a little bit more relaxed, and grounded is the word I like to use. So I am on the lookout for a simple t-shirt pattern. So if you know of anything that's I'm hoping for something that's not fitted, something sort of, but not oversized either, just like a nice fitting, easy wear sort of top that has sleeves, fairly simple. I have seen a pattern doing the rounds on Instagram. It was a little while ago now, and I just never could see. I saw it once and never saw it again, and it had lines, like knitted lines in it, not different colors, the same color yarn all the way through, but it was just knit in a different stitch. And I think something that has a little something in it will keep it moving a bit quicker for me, and I won't get bored. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I don't want anything too intricate. That's just a nice easy project that hopefully I can finish quickly. My last job, it took me nearly 2 years, and I don't want to do that again. So if you know of anything, I would love any suggestions down the comments below. I'd really appreciate that. So that is everything I have for you today. I hope you guys have all had a great week and had lots of successful sewing, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what my plans are. What are you guys planning on making? Are you knitting for this season, or do you knit for the next season? I don't know. That's something I would like to work towards in the future. Well, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have a lovely weekend. My video might be a little bit late this week. It's been a busy week. Maybe it might come out Saturday. I'm not sure if I'll get it out on Friday. I'm actually filming on a Friday right now. So I hope you do enjoy my video. If you did, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And there is also a new button called the hype button. If you press that, it will send my video out to more places so more people can see it, and hopefully I'll get more people watching my channel as well. It just helps my channel to grow. If you press that, thank you so much. It really, really helps my channel, and I really appreciate it. One thing with that though, you cannot press it too many times because it does start costing you, so I just limit that. So thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate that you stopped and watched my video. Hope you're all having a great week, and I'll see you here again next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.